Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we got another episode of 10 Car Tuesday. Today's going to be a little different one. We're going to do 10 random Matchbox. Now these are all not current. They're all going to be not from too long ago, but not from like any current Matchbox. Like for example, this one is from 2013, judging by the copyright date. Forgive me, I did not research the castings at all to kind of give you any sort of casting history on them, but we're going to go through 10 cars per usual, and I got some pretty cool choices here, I think. So starting with the first of the 10 cars, this is the two-story bus, Matchbox Adventure City series. This must have been during the 60th anniversary of Matchbox, as noted on the card right there. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open it up. Now, I know that this casting has been released quite a few times. There was double-decker buses. There used to be an older tooling, I believe, that was all metal. This one, of course, is mostly plastic. Basically, the whole top half is plastic, and this one has a metal base. So, 2012, copyright date actually on the base of this, so this must have been redone for 2012 is my guess. Still a pretty cool little model, the double-decker bus. It's pretty neat. Matchbox bus, got gold, white top. So the white's a separate piece. It looks like the rivets go all the way down from the top, all the way to the bottom. So that's kind of an interesting little piece of construction there. Yeah, you can see the pillar. It goes all the way down. And there's two of them. So there is that. So that is your number one, the two-story bus or the double-decker bus. Neat little casting. There's that. Next up, we got, this one's a really nice one. This is the Miura P400S, so Lamborghini Miura. So let's just zoom out for a second here. This one came out, copyright date is 2010. There's a description of the Miura on there, so in the Heritage Classic series. I'm not sure if this was the debut of this casting or not. It might have been. Again, I did not research these castings, but this is a really cool one. This I know was recently seen in the Best of Matchbox line, the Miura. And there it is. Very nice looking model. It's yellow. We got basic just headlights, tampos on the front. We got the taillights in the back, license plate detail, metal body, plastic base. It's actually looks like it's got a metal body. It's got the black interior, which is part of that. It's got the glass there, and then it's got this other plastic piece in here too for these little side skirt things. So interesting. More pieces than a normal car that you see. Looks pretty cool in yellow. I dig it, definitely. This is a very nice looking vehicle and just a cool one to have loose, so glad to add this to the collection. Sweet little Lamborghini Miura. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments down below. I like it a lot. So there's that. Another one that I quite enjoy is this one too. This also looks like Heritage Classics. This is a 71 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. I believe, let's see, this one is from 2009 is the copyright date, so probably released in 2010. There is a blurb on the back here. Pause that and read it if you wish. So there's that. We're going to go ahead and open it up. Set her down. Very cool little model. This one's really cool because it's got the dogs in the back. I believe there was a classic Matchbox model that also had dogs in the back. I could be wrong. I think it was a wagon, and it did. I thought it did anyway. Really cool with the little faux wood paneling there. It's a nice metal flake gold color. I like these Matchbox wheels, so pretty cool that they can fit them, and they look good on a wagon, and they look good on a Lamborghini, so I kind of dig them. Pretty neat. You got the dogs in the back, plastic base, metal body. Nice little car. Matchbox just does a great job with their licensed models. There's only been a few years of misses for them, but for the most part, I think they do a great job. And this is a cool one. They should release this casting in the mainline again. That would be really neat. All right, so there's that. Then next up we got the Porsche Panamera. Here's a look at the card art. This one is copyright date 2010, so probably 2011. Here's some information there. It's cool that they put info on all the cars, not just new models. Like Hot Wheels tends to put that just on the new models, and doesn't put anything on the others. All right, so here we go again. Typical Matchbox fashion. Nice, clean looking. Brighten it up just a little bit. This one is a very nice metal flake green. You got your Porsche logo in the front. We got the headlights, taillights, metal body, plastic base, made in Thailand, of course. Very cool. Definitely dig this one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of this actual car, but I think this was executed very, very well, and I think it looks really, really nice. Even with these wheels look good on it, everything looks pretty good about this one. So definitely dig it. Glad to add it to my Porsche collection. Next up, we got a Chevy Tahoe. City of Cleveland, Ohio. Department of Public Safety, Division of Police. Matchbox USA. This one is copyright date 1999, so probably 2000. There's a quick look. Go ahead and just open that one right away. And there is your Chevy Tahoe. Pretty basic. Metal body, plastic base, like all these are pretty much going to be. These wheels aren't the greatest, but they look okay. This casting is pretty cool. I think it looks pretty good. Not a bad little car. I dig it. Glad to add it to the loose Matchbox collection, which is ever growing. I got a lot of these Matchbox cars that I still have on card, so I might be doing a few 10 Car Tuesday episodes that will be sprinkled in with some Matchbox. Mazda RX-7 here. This one is from, looks like 1997 is the copyright date, so probably 98. Yep, 1998 checklist there. They were kind of wild in this era. They had some weird paint jobs and stuff. Ouch. I cut my finger on this plastic. But here is this. This has suspension, which is pretty cool. Could definitely wheel swap this maybe and put some cool wheels on it, drop it, and maybe give it a better paint job, and I think this would actually look pretty good. So this RX-7, I think this is the same one that Hot Wheels just put out a casting of an RX-7 of this era, and the Hot Wheels one does look quite a bit better. This isn't very great. This isn't a good example of what Matchbox can do. As you see, there are no tampos on the vehicle at all, but you do get this faded paint job, or this fade from light to dark, which I guess is somewhat cool. The wheels are okay for this car. It is cool that it has suspension though. That is a neat feature. And other than that, pretty basic, pretty bland. Not a great one, but probably pretty fast down the track with that suspension. I think this thing probably rolls awesome. So there is that. And let's see here. What are we on? This is number, so we got 7, 8, 9, and 10 yet. Here is 7. Richie's Pizzeria. It's cheesy. Shout out to Richie Boy. VW Transporter. This is cool. This is from 1999 copyright date. So it's probably year 2000. Open it up. I collect VWs, but I don't have much of this casting. We got missing some chrome there on the wheel right off the bat. I do love pizza. This one's got Quite a bit of suspension though too. So that is pretty neat. That's a neat little casting. Probably should get more of this casting. Really cool that this one's got a lot of suspension to it. That is pretty awesome actually. So that's a neat one. Richie's Pizzeria, it's cheesy. Is that window messed up? Yeah, the window is totally messed up. I did not notice that in the package, but it's like totally pushed in. So that is an error, but now that I've opened it, that really doesn't matter. I wonder if I could fix that actually. It's almost like this is a separate piece from the rest of the glass, but I don't think it is or was meant to be. Might be able to fix it. I don't know. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I won't. But there is that. Next up, this is a pretty sweet one. Austin minivan. 1965 Austin minivan. This is from the 55th anniversary of Matchbox, it looks like. This one's copyright date 2007. With your parents' permission, you could go to Matchbox.com. And, yeah, pretty cool. Let's open it up. I like this casting. I think it's a nice one. Hot Wheels does an example of it as well, which almost looks identical to this tooling. Same, like, physical size and everything. But this is pretty cool. This has got, like, the paint's gotten a little bubbly, it looks like, but it's almost like a, translucent green. I can't tell if it's translucent or if it's kind of like metal flake, but I think it's actually kind of translucent. You can see some of the Zamac underneath. Definitely got a nice shine to it. It's definitely a nice little color, in spite of these kind of like bubbles in the paint. I mean, they don't really feel like there's a lot of texture. I mean, it's smooth. Paint's like good and cured. It's not like flaking off or anything, but that's definitely kind of odd. Definitely think that one's cool though. Pretty neat, which is why I bought it. So there is that, and we got 2 to go. This is number 9. LTD police car to the rescue. Sheriff. No town associated with it. This is 1997 copyright date. Not really the golden era of Matchbox, but Matchbox has always done police vehicles and stuff like that pretty well, and this is really no exception. Looks pretty good. I think this casting's been around for a long time. I actually do like these wheels. I like these dot wheels. I think those look pretty good. I always kind of like those. Look okay. Basic, there's no real suspension on this one. Metal body, plastic base. Light bar looks good. It'd be really cool to do a police car custom with one of these with a light kit from Technic Designs. Could really do some cool stuff with it. But I'll leave it as is, and it'll join my loose Matchbox collection. It's a Ford, so that's cool. And yeah, pretty neat. And then, might be the best one of the bunch. This is our number 10, the 61 Jaguar E-Type Coupe, or Coupe. This is from 2007, copyright date. Very cool. Heritage Classics series, and a really sweet E-Type Jag. Who doesn't like an E-Type Jag? If you don't like the shape or the look of this car, there's probably something wrong with you, or you just don't like cars really at all. So really cool little casting from Matchbox. I'd like to get it in some different colors. It would be awesome to get it in this color green. That would look really cool. But this is pretty cool too. So you just got basic stuff. Headlight tampos. This cool little plastic chrome piece that's actually part of the interior. And the bumper, it's part of the interior, but is also, the bumper is detailed right here with taillights and that little license plate, which is pretty awesome. I think it's a nice looking car. Yeah, come on. Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like an E-Type Jag? Not like an E-Type Jag is like hating dolphins. Alright, so there is that, and these two are definitely my fave. Maybe I like this one a little bit more. I don't know. Muir is another just car that's classic, beautiful. And it's hard not to like that shape either. Two beautiful cars right there. But pretty cool. So there was your number 10. I'll just kind of roll them all by here real quick. There was that one. The RX-7. Richie's Pizzeria. The green minivan. The Vista Cruiser. That's a really cool one. Porsche Panamera. The Tahoe. Top car. Woo, woo, woo. And the bus. I think I just showed you all 10 again. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode of 10 Car Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I just didn't have time to research much, so I thought I'd grab these 10 cars and just pop them right open for you and show you some Matchbox. All right, so thank you guys very much for watching another episode. Have a great day.